Good morning, friends. Steve Ben-Nun here with Israeli News Live. And look, I realize I have really been caught up last couple of days here, and I've been in study, and the study I've been doing has been on, well, I don't know if I want to share what that study's on as of yet. But you're going to hear about it very soon, and hopefully tonight I'll finally be able to bring it out. Very, very fascinating. I mean, I've been looking at Matthew 24, specifically about Noah entering in the ark, the marrying and giving in marriage. Matthew 25, the parables there, the bride or the virgins, you know. The call comes that the groom is on his way, and the bride goes out to meet him. I'm just paraphrasing all of that. Believe me, when it gets into the actual verbiage of these things, it's very important what's said. And then even going back to Genesis chapter 2, where I shared that with you recently, being a prophecy. And then literally finding that in the Egyptian writings, that later I found that I was spot on when I shared that information with you. Now I'm beginning to realize this has a lot to do with what we call the marriage of the Lamb. But then you can get into even deeper aspects. You can get into Hosea, and you know, where Hosea quotes the scripture about, you know, if a woman leaves her, if they depart, they divorce, and you know, and she goes to be another, you know, should he return unto her? Will that land not be greatly polluted? You know. All these things that are spoken about there, oddly enough, they're connected. They are connected, and it has to do more on the spiritual level of things, because even in Hosea and Israel playing the part of a prostitute, etc., this is dealing with that separation. Death set into the human race. In fact, I read that one time in one of these documents. You know, death set in when Adam and Eve separated, when they were no longer one. And that was kind of a mind-blowing writing to read, and I didn't know what to think of it at the time. But now I actually understand it. And so these are things that are so important for us as believers to understand what the true meanings are behind these writings. Because, or I say writings, these are biblical statements. And of course, some of the other writings that support that, and that's really the way I look at the other writings, is the supportive nature. But that's why you haven't seen me here for the last couple of days, just little quick short videos here and there. I did one on Patreon, but it's because I'm just caught in that mode. I gotta know. And I'm wanting to know what the deeper meaning is. And then I'll get on something and I start searching that something out. Specifically, I was looking at, you know, the call came that the bridegroom comes, and they went out to meet him. And just the statement, they went out to meet him, caught my attention, and I just could not let that go. And I have searched and searched and searched, and then I stopped. And I think, okay, I can't do the video tonight. I gotta wait. There's something still missing. That's the way it goes for me. Something is still missing. And so I dig deeper, and then I dig deeper. And I can't say that I get it all resolved, but I've got to the place now I am realizing that that bride going out to meet the bridegroom has everything to do with Genesis chapter 2 as well. Believe it or not, it does. So, looking forward to sharing that with you. Whether or not I'll be able to pull that all together today or not, I'm not sure yet, but hopefully today or tomorrow If you see me put out some other goofy video, you know that I'm not quite done with it. Anyway, God bless you. Just wanted to update you guys and share some of those thoughts with you because it is fascinating. And not just the fact that it's fascinating, we are moving into that hour right now. That's what's so important. We are in the hour where we truly must be one with the bridegroom. The bride and the bridegroom must be one. That's what will put an end to death. And you can't think of it in the carnal. You can't think of it in the physicality of what we look at. It's not like that. Anyway, I'll share more with you once I'm able to sit down and really go into this again, and hopefully I can pull that out tonight. God bless you. Stephen Benoon. Oh, there is charcoal in the background. See that little silhouette of her face. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.